that really has hit home with me. There's three actually. These two in particular, there is this available as well for those folks that have been looking for the bean and vegetable gas relief, one of his most revered products. It is available. We're doing special prices today. If you're looking for something to help give you some comfort or relief, this product works, and it's all natural. No fillers or lubricants or additives or bad stuff. 4.5-star rating. We're doing a deal which is 240 caps for $49.90, and it is on FlexPay. However, as wonderful as being a vegetable gas relief is, it's these next two that really are important. I've started to take Fruitful. I didn't know this existed. About 6 months ago, Andrew introduced me to it. Look at the fruits on here. Raspberries and strawberries and blackberries and blueberries. We love our fruits, especially when they're readily available in the summertime, but fruits can be expensive. So not all of us are getting as much of the fruit as we should do. Andrew has created a combination of 14 powerful fruit extracts that have been standardized, okay? So it's not just a regular fruit, it's standardized, which gives you the ultimate comprehensive way to get the benefits of fruit. Now, I wanna show you what we do. I normally take 1 tablet a day. Again, gentle on your stomach, it's all a fine powder. But one of the things you can do, if you don't like drinking water, just to show you, we're gonna take one of the Fruitful tablets, and all I'm gonna do is pour some in, and you're gonna see it go to a very deep red, almost like a plum color. It's now gonna give that water a nice little zing, a little berry taste to it, okay? If you wanna be healthier and feel healthier, take 1 Fruitful per day. Let me just quickly show you the pricing on Fruitful. It wasn't as good a deal when I got mine, but yeah, I would never be without it. We're doing 360 caps for $129, sorry, normally $129.90, today $79.90, you save $50. Love Fruitful. However, there is one more piece to this puzzle, and it's called Green Foods, the Green Foods Complex. Barley, wheatgrass, spirulina, blue and green algae, these are all wonderful, and I mean really fantastic green ingredients, the best in the world. You know, a lot of folks, they'll go out and they'll go to one of these special juice bars and they'll get the shot of wheatgrass or the special green smoothies or the green drinks. They're pricey. I mean, it's not cheap to get it, but it's so good for you. If you're looking to feel better or take some positive steps to be healthier this year, this is a product you'd be forgiven for not knowing it existed. I only found out about this because when Andrew was last here, he was on air with our very own Colleen Lopez, and they started talking about it. I said, what on earth is that? Well, Green Foods is now available. He's doing it as a monthly special, and let me show you here. Okay. Let me put the Fruitful drink next to the Fruitful. We'll set this up nicely here. Okay, so let me grab this one. With the green drink, I normally now, with the Fruitful, I have been known to pour it into a glass of water. However, with the green, I always just take the tablet. If you don't like wheatgrass and you're looking for a way to take that wheatgrass or the barley or the spirulina, just take some, you know, a cap with the, so for example, I'll do it right now, just so you can see it. So I'll take this glass of water, and every single day, coming up to my mouth, there we go, up, there we go. The steam train's coming, and say, So you can just take it like that. However, you can also do this. You can open the capsule. Again, this is a green, all the best green foods, okay? The most powerful ones. Half of it's ended up on the table, but you'll get the idea. And it will turn that glass of water into your green drink. Now, you could take it like that if you wanted to. So again, up to my mouth, it's gonna go. It has a very mild wheatgrass flavor, but not, you know, if you don't like wheatgrass, you certainly would not taste it like you would normally do. It's fabulous. Okay, so I'm all about easy. I'm lazy. I'm lazy when it comes to being healthy. I am. And I always look for some really great ways to get healthier, simpler, easy, where it doesn't take a lot of thought. With Fruitful, and with the green foods. Summertime, wintertime, spring or fall, whether you're looking to boost your immunity from, you know, the wintertime and all the stuff that floats around, whether you're looking to get more fruit into your diet, this is cost effective, there's no doubt about it. Again, with Fruitful, it's all right saying eat more strawberries and raspberries and blueberries. I bought some blackberries 2 days ago. It was like $5.99. I mean, it was a lot of money. What Andrew's done is taken the 14 most important berry products, and you know, it's things like acai berry in there and bilberry. It's not